So last week I was primarily focused on the sphere. This week I've been working on the cylinder and the box. But in order to properly do these two volumetric shapes, I also needed to understand a little bit about perspective. That meaning one, 2 and 3 point perspective. So for instance, if you look down a street, you will have a 1 point perspective down there, and every line going towards that point is going to create the illusion that things are moving in that direction. 1 point perspective is also used for creating motion in a sense of motion in a drawing. For example, comics. At least if you have a superhero that's flying or running, Flash for example, if he's running really fast, usually it's in 1 point perspective because you can really create the sense of motion in a drawing. So I'm kind of a perfectionist, and the perfectionist in me was saying, okay, so we do the top of the cylinder. I know it has to be an oval, and then because it had to be perfect, right? I created this 90-degree angle for the lines down to the bottom, and then created the last bottom of the cylinder. And in a sense, it is perfect. Looking at it afterwards, it always seemed to be not correct, even though I knew that it was precisely 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. It just looked, something was odd about it. And last week I figured out why. Instead of doing it 90 degrees, what you want to do is slightly taper it. And that's 88, maybe 89 degrees. It's not much, but just doing it slightly is enough to make it look real, or make it look good. It's really strange, but that it creates the illusion that it actually looks 3D, three-dimensional on the paper, a lot better than the 90 degrees. It's very odd. So that's the cylinder. Now the box kind of have the same thing, and so I was doing 2 point perspectives. So you have a point on each side of the paper, and you have your horizon. And so when you create a box, let's say at the below the horizon, what you do is you create your starting point is a straight line down, and from there you create all your lines going to these 2 point perspectives, these 2 points that you made, and that means that the top of the box, if it's below the horizon, is gonna point this direction over to the point over here, but the other one down is gonna be slightly tapered upwards because it's also gonna hit it, and that creates the illusion that the box is actually going, the 3D box again. And doing it this way, you will only ever see three sides of a box. And what you really should do also, is, once again, you have the center, which should be straight, but now that you are drawing the two planes on the side of the box, these two can also be straight down, but that's gonna look funny again, like the cylinder. So you need to taper them in slightly, as if the three lines of the box are gonna merge into a point outside of the paper, and that's really gonna create the illusion that it's a 3D box, and it's gonna look awesome. It's really hard to explain these lines, but if you need any further explanations, leave a comment below and I'll try to see if I can do it better in writing. I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna leave you with this week's drawings. Like this video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, the other one is right there. Once again, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.